everybody. So today we're going to be talking about working with Exacto knives and the importance of wearing gloves and when working with anything sharp. So for school, I had planned for us to work in these interactive journals. So we're going to be doing some cool things involving watercolor, collage, just writing poetry, lots and lots of different things. So part of this involves cutting things out like this here, okay, to make it interactive between pages and other things. So I want to talk to you about it for this purpose. In case you have Exacto knives at home or scissors or something else that you can use, this will be hard to do with scissors, honestly, but it is possible. Just please have adult supervision whenever you're doing this if we can't do it in person together. Okay, so first thing first, this is not the kind of Exacto knives that we use at school. This is actually a box cutter, but it's all I have at the moment. So the ones that are at the school usually have a little plastic cap to help keep them safe when you're not using them, and they have a little twist knob that it can help tighten the blade. So the blade can fall out on its own if you're not careful. So if something like that happens, just carefully slide it back in and twist it until it is secure. Okay, if you need help, give it to an adult or to me if we're in person, and I can help you or they can help you with it. Okay, but something that's very important, like I said, is to have some gloves. Now the reason for this is if you are cutting along something and it's to slip, if it slips at all, it could cut your hands. And I've had some instances where students did that because and hurt themselves because they were not wearing gloves. Now I had one person, I think, that still cut through the glove because they were pushing down really hard. And really, with Exacto knives and box cutters, you don't really have to push down that hard. The blade is pretty sharp already. But cloth gloves are really not the best for working with really sharp things. It's better than nothing, but this is more of a thicker material. These are actually grilling gloves, and these are not too bad. I've worked with vinyl record materials, and this actually does pretty good when it comes to pokey things. I don't really feel it. And I've really used these gloves a lot, as you can see. Like there's holes and all sorts of stuff. So these have worked for me pretty well, which you can get online. But I think a better form of glove is what we have kind of at the school, where it has some rubber on it too. Something that is just hard and is going to protect your hand better. So look for things that maybe you could get to keep you safe from that. And always make sure to try to cut away from you if you can. Move your paper instead of trying to just move your knife. Okay, move your paper, then continue with more cutting. Okay. Now, what's also important so that you don't cut up your table or your counter or wherever you're working is to have something like a magazine if you don't have your own cutting mat. Okay, cutting mats are better, but a magazine works just as well. And I use this all the time when I'm trying to cut out pieces from my page, from my journal in here. So what I'll do is I usually put the magazine in between the pages where I want to do my cutting. That way it protects the pages underneath from getting cut through too. And then I can take my Exacto knife and I can start cutting inside of it. Remember, you're turning your page as you cut something, okay? So yeah, this I use all the time for cutting things on and gluing things on too. Okay, I'll place it on the top here and I'll just glue it and then peel it off and put it into my journal. Okay, so magazines are a great use for that purpose. So that's mainly what I want to talk to you about. Anytime you're working with wire, anything sharp at all, please protect your hands. And it doesn't hurt to protect your eyes too if there are pieces that could possibly fall off or fly at you, okay? But anything that isn't going to be super safe, please make sure your parents know about it and that they're helping you. Okay, I'm leaving it up to you guys how you're going to go about your projects this year, which I try to do anyway, as long as it meets the standards. I don't care how you do it as long as you're taking your time and doing a good job, okay? Because I know we all have to be a little flexible this year, especially with learning online. But anyway, I miss you guys so much, and I hope I see you soon. If not, I hope you enjoy these lessons, and learn all about these safety tips. Okay, safety is super, super important to make art enjoyable and to where no one's getting hurt. All right, see you next time. Bye.